let's learn about the final keyword. So let me go ahead and create a variable, and I'm going to say name equals to, and then Anna right here. Now, what is really strange is that I can go ahead and simply decide that, do you know what, the actual name is, let's say, Alex, right? And later I might decide again, name equals to, and then Jamila, right? So you can see that I'm actually redefining the actual name and changing the value as I want. So the final keyword simply tells it not to be able to change the original value once it's been initialized. So if I say final here, you can see that now I'm no longer able to reassign the actual value of the original name variable. So this is the power of the final keyword. So final keyword also works with methods and classes, and I'm going to show you later on methods and classes. But for variables, it simply means that you cannot change the value once you assign it. So the same with a number. So if I say final and then var and then number equals to and then 0, if I say number and then plus plus, it doesn't work, right? It does not work. However, if I change the final, if I remove the final keyword, now I can mutate this variable. So you should really be using the final when you know that things will not change, such as the number of pi. So right here I can say math dot and then pi. Basically, I know that this number will never change. So there you have it. This is about the final keyword. So this also works for classes. So if I have a point, and then let me simply say point equals to and then new point, and if I say 0 and then 0, right, now I can say point equals to and then new and then point, right? So 100 100 right here. Now this is very crucial for you to understand. So with objects is a bit different. So the final keyword is a bit different. So here I'm simply saying that I'm not allowed to reassign the actual initial value, right? So if I say final here, you can see that I do get an error. However, I can go ahead and change the actual contents of that point. So I can say point dot and then x equals to 100, and then point dot y equals to 100, right? So I'm still able to change the actual attributes of the actual point. What I'm not allowed to do is to reassign it, i.e. saying equals and then new and then point. So if you have any questions on the final keyword, please do let me know. Otherwise, let's move on.